not just some only, lots of patriotic songs from even what Jassor, Nancy Ajram, even Egyptian, a lot. But I'm speaking about the old ones. They have this energetic beat somehow, like راجعين شايلين في ايدنا سلاح, and lots of exactly. So there's a lot. There's and each time I hear those songs, not just in the film or passing by maybe in a like a trailer or for something for the army, I really get like goosebumps because the way they sing it and the way it has this power of its own.
You feel the vibes are immediately up, don't you?
Of course, 100%, and not just that, but I've seen lots of videos from commanders in the army when they do want to re-energize their team and they do so. They sing loudly. One of those soldiers, he'd been speaking on one of the social platforms, he said like, each time I felt proud when I went to the army to serve, and this is how they heal us, this is how they put our spirits in the sky. They sang, they made us sing like lots of patriotic songs, even in the morning queue. So this is very also like encouraging for lots of generations.
Of course, indeed, yes. Yes, the power of music, the power of lyrics. Imagine, a poem can do a lot. A poem can do a lot. Yeah. Sometimes they ask me what about a novel or a song or a poem? A book, a novel composed of, I don't know, 400, 500 pages. Of course, this is an amazing work of art, and not anyone definitely can do it. And I believe it has to have a sort of message to convey, to deliver. What if you take the message, what you want to say in this book, and put it in a certain number of stanzas, making up a poem, okay, 10, 11 stanzas, okay? Still powerful, but what if you condense the message in few lines and you make a song out of it that people keep listening over and over again. Yes. You don't do this for a book or a novel. Once you read it, I believe, generally speaking, that's it, khalas, you're done with it. A poem, how frequently would you return back to a poem? It happens, but how frequently? This song is something, it's a totally different story. We keep, and we learn by repetition, of course. It programs and reprograms our mind.
Of course, and nowadays all the new generation, especially Gen Z and all of those, they have their own music. They have their own music, and even not just that, but because they listen to this kind of music too much, so they even spreading a new genre which they are fond of quite well, with aside to the other songs, aside to the classic music. Somehow I went to lots of classical concerts. I've seen like young generations, either they are playing musicians, they want to see more of that, or even they want to be curious to be there. So all of those genres, I think, even classic, hip-hop, whatever, it's music.
It is very much, yes.
I've seen like before with Egyptian and non-Egyptian singers doing lots of concerts together, so maybe one of them are singing in the same language of the other one, so this was also something to be mentioned when it comes to the venues and the artistic, the culture, and the musical venues that we have here in Egypt. It's very encouraging for any artist from all over the world to come and to indulge with our artists and to have this merged criteria, twining together, and then the come out is really nice.
The annual musical festival at the opera is coming soon, and you find artists from the whole Arab world coming, singing here in Egypt, and it's a real event, a real celebration of the Arab music. It's usually a conference and a festival as well, concerts at night and some lectures or conferences in the morning. It's in Egypt, in Cairo, at the Opera House, the center. Yes.
Kind of celebrations. We do have, of course, this is one of the prominent festivals, which is the Arab Music Festival. What I love about this festival is also that they do bring the renowned stars, the beautiful voices that we grow up living with them.
Yes.
Series of soundtracks or special songs for Egypt, along with prominent voices from different generations. So I think this is one of the best platforms when it comes to reviving.
Very much, very much, very much. And this will encourage different generations, as exactly as you said, to attend, to come and listen to their voice or whoever is representing their voice. And meanwhile, you listen to the older ones and vice versa for the other generation or generations. It's such a colorful, festival, beautiful one that energizes you till the next year. I think so.
We are so lucky that we have also kind of venues, cultural venues, historical venues, along with music when it comes to classic music festival, the Arab Music Festival, the drums and singing festival. So, and what I love about it is sometimes they do hold it in the castle, the citadel.
Oh, don't tell me about this one. The venue itself, the place itself, you smell history there. You taste history there. The lighting of the citadel itself, the atmosphere, the people you're sitting with all due respect to everyone, all the classes are there. You feel it's music and art are for everyone. And you have the artists you love, and you're discovering new ones as well. It's an amazing celebration, actually. Yes, I love this one as well. Yes. It's the beautiful weather, حلاوة شمسنا وخفة ظلنا. Whenever you go to a new country, aren't you usually interested to know about their culture? And music says a lot about the culture, people's culture. Yes, movies, the music. I mean, Angham has been in the Royal Albert Hall a few weeks ago, and it's real pride. Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're still following up with our segments, and one of the most wonderful, significant thing in the world is music. Of course, it's a universal language. It's not just an entertainment. But before we start, let me first welcome my dear guest here in Nile Cruise, Dr. Iman Aliewa, an accomplished poet and cultural voice whose work reflects a deep understanding of the arts and of their place in human experience. Well, Doctor, I would like to welcome you, Nile Cruise, and it's a pleasure to have you.
The pleasure is mine. Thank you very much, Shuru.
Thank you for being with us. And before we start, of course, you are an accomplished poet. So we'd like to hear a little bit of one of your favorite poems. And then we're going to start our segment.
We have the amazing Hussein al-Jasmi singing a lot about Egypt. Today I listened to this, ما تخافوش على مصر. It promotes lots and lots of the clip itself, touristic places in Egypt, and how amazing, even before, the places are amazing, of course, in Egypt, but over and above the people, the quality of the people, the kindness of the Egyptian people, how the hospitality of the Egyptians, it's an amazing song, and he has done lots of songs for Egypt. Yes.